came from him. Like, he literally told me that you all had dated, and then you had asked him for like $4,000 a month. He said he had to clip the wings, child. He said he couldn't fly that way, child. He couldn't fly that way.
Yeah, okay.
What do with it ain't, y'all? This your girl, Dr. Craziness, and I'm coming to you, and you with another Word on the Street segment. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. So, with Married to Medicine, Season 10 coming to an end tomorrow because Part 3 of the reunion is airing, Bravo has just been steady putting out sneak clips, sneak peeks, sneak previews of what's supposed to be on the reunion. I'm like, y'all compiling all these together. What we gonna have to watch when it actually comes on? But hell, we still gonna be there for the people that really want to see what's going on. Now, on this part 3, Dr. G explains how Phaedra said a man should be able to provide $4K a month for me to be in a relationship with her. And if y'all remember, Kawhi had brought this up on the live.
Phaedra used to date him, and she gave him to the streets too.
Here you go. Oh, messy heavily.
I'm just saying, that's what the people said. I was reading it.
I did not date him in a romantic way. I was the first person he met when he came to Atlanta, Georgia. And we have been out to dinner many a times. I have been his wing woman. I know every woman he ever dated.
Well, do you know the woman he cheated on me with?
Let's get into it. Let's talk about it.
Don't know her. I don't know her.
But baby, but I just asked the question since we
No, I don't know that woman.
But no, he did. The reason that came from him. Like, he literally told me that you all had dated, and then you had asked him for like $4,000 a month. He said he had to clip the wings, child. He said he couldn't fly that way, child. He couldn't fly that way.
Yeah, okay. Well, and I asked him about that on the show too when you said that. I sure asked him. And he did not say that.
I don't have a reason to make up lies, honey. I live in the truth. I live in the truth, and I live in the truth.
Well, so I don't know, but Dr. Gregory's been a great friend to me, and it is what it is.
Phaedra, she loves sliding and gliding and trying not to answer questions straight on, straightforward, direct. Like, girl, if you was talking to him so he can give you some money, then just say it. If you was looking for a baller shot caller, in the words of Dr. G, because that's what he gonna say in this clip. Yeah, just let us know that's what you was doing. But we knew you was not in any amount attracted to Dr. G, then or now. We can tell, okay? Just be upfront with the dude. You ain't my type, and you weren't even having the funds to be my type.
Earlier, I don't know if you saw it. He said you went on some dates and that you expressed to him that it would take $4,000 a month to keep you.
When did I ask you for $4,000 a month? Please tell me, Dr. Gregory.
Well, this is how it went down, Phaedra. When I met you, I was very taken by you and I was pursuing you. And we had a frank conversation and you explained to me that you work very hard and you spend about $4,000 on yourself a month. And if you were getting into a relationship, you wanted somebody who could do the same for you. We were in the friend zone. You were moving with ballers and, shot callers. And I'm just
What year
out
was
of
this?
residency trying to, take my bull.
Look at Andy trying to see what the dates correlating with. Hold up. Is this when she was with Apollo? He trying to see what's T. I already see you, Andy. I see you.
Sports and everything.
Apollo said, what
This
year
was like
was that?
2002.
2002.
Yes, it was
Okay.
2002.
So she gave you her financial layout and told you that she would need, if you was to come on board and date her, these are the expectations.
Now, Apollo, did she have the same expectations or qualifications that you need to have in order to even go on a date with her? Even be in the same presence as her? So you can get your ass out of friend zone? Because we already know you weren't in the friend zone. But, yeah, did she have the same qualifications or requirements of you to be pursuing her? What y'all think? Let me know in the comments.
Yeah, that's what he
Well,
said.
yeah, I mean, and you know what? If that's what your standard is, that's your standard. I've never had any, animosity about it, but I was working hard. You know, I took you to Roy's. I took you to Roy's. Listen,
What is Roy's?
Maybe him at Hal's.
Roy's was the spot. It was a nice restaurant.
Not Cecil in the background talking about something. Yeah, Roy's was that was a good spot. Yeah, it was a good spot. Like we ain't talking about what you thought about the place. We want to know if they went there, cause Dr. G saying one thing and Phaedra acting like she got amnesia over there.
she was looking past me.
I just wasn't that
She was
into
looking
you.
past me.
By the way,
And while Phaedra and Toya over there giggling and he Andy gonna say, well, by the way, when y'all hung out, Dr. G, he thought those were dates. And here go Phaedra with her stank face like, what? What? Yeah, he thought they were dates. And he thought all the time he was putting in, he was going to reap some rewards, some benefits, something. He wanted you to be his girl. Whew, child, this was just too much. So they cut it off there, and of course we got to see. But I'm like, you showing us all this. What we going to have to look forward to? What are we going to have to look forward to? But in other news dealing with Married to Medicine, Quad, I'm a little late with this, but hey, we're going to roll with it. Quad had said they cut out a lot of stuff for Reunion Part 2. And as you could see, it was very dry. I mean, we got more on Part 1 than anything. So I hope Part 3 given. But yeah, 2 was like, y'all could have kept that. We could have made this just one long one. So this is what Quad had to say on Twitter about the situation. So Dennis on Twitter said, we have to go to break. Then he turned around and said, do we? Why so many breaks? Why are these segments so short? Hashtag Married to Medicine. So Quad had an answer. So much was cut, clipped, chopped, modified, snipped, edited, removed, revised, omitted, dropped, deleted, eliminated, excluded, erased. It wasn't a true depiction of what really happened in part 2 of the reunion. She gave her hashtags. I wish that was implemented last week on part 1. Now, Quad girl, let me talk to you. Did we have to come with all them verbs? Talking about some clip, snip, remove, chop, screw. Girl, we know you educated. We ain't gotta do all that extraness. But it wouldn't be you if it wasn't. Okay, I got you. I see you, girl. I see you. Let the people know you are a black educated woman. Sweetheart, we kind of got the picture after you said cut, edit, snipped, and all that. We got the picture.
And I think this last episode, you can kind of see it because the stuff that your girl was saying didn't make sense too much. Like she was coming from an angle. If you watch it, it didn't make sense.
Yeah, no.
But I tell you, they cut a whole lot out because her and Quad had a whole lot of words. They cut a lot out.
They did.
Quad talked about her marriage with Dr. G, exactly what he did to her, all these different things, and they cut it all out. They cut it all out. But it's interesting to me they didn't cut out the tragedy that happened at her house.
After the Met Gala, she had an incident, a tragic, at her home.
What was it?
Simone. Where her niece, her great niece, in her pool.
Okay.
I reached out to Quad because no matter what we are going through, if you have something that catastrophic to happen, I'm gonna reach out.
Okay.
We will be here for you because friendship is not about this platform. It is about our real lives. But I've tried to be there for Quad. Cecil and I have opened our home. Do you know how many times I've been invited to Quad's home? Outside of this platform with a camera and a microphone.
I'm going to guess it's low.
0.
Okay.
Can I speak to that, please?
It's so low, it's 0.
And I heard her. Simone, there was a time where her and I were very, very close. We fell out, don't know why it happened.
Okay.
We went out to dinner, and I said, I wanted to apologize to you for anything I've done. And she said, I don't need time. You've done nothing to me. She said, I just don't want Toya upset at me. And that's what
Those were
she
not
said.
my words.
That's what you told me. You said, and
I'm
it's
not going to do
paraphrasing, and it's
anything that
paraphrasing.
jeopardizes my friendship with this one.
Right.
When
Right.
I call her, she's there.
Right.
She invites me to her home.
Right.
What
Her husband cooks for me. She has cooked for me. She has loved on me.
But Simone, that's not a reason to be upset with her.
I want to hear from Quad.
Thank
If
you.
she stays honest, I stay quiet. She
Okay.
lies, I'm talking.
Okay.
She's right when she says something tragic happened.
Okay.
She's right. She did reach out to me. She showed me love. She made me feel welcomed. It was literally like old times.
Okay.
And I appreciate you for showing support to me in that terrible time of my life.
You know what I'm saying? To me, I don't know how they pick and choose what they're going to play and what's too dark and what's not. But maybe because Dr. G is a doctor, they didn't play certain things. You know what I'm saying?
You mean the stuff that allegedly happened when she was married to him?
Not allegedly, because for sure, Sweet Tea said allegedly, and Quad said this is not alleged. This is what happened to me. I'm telling y'all what happened. They cut all that out.
Do you think some of that will be when all the guys are with y'all?
I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna play.
But before the guys were on stage, Sweet Tea.
Absolutely.
Quad
Yes.
had that.
Quad had a whole lot of words, and Quad let have, and she told everything she knew. So yes,
What
but
did
they
Sweet
didn't
Tea
play.
say?
She just sat there looking disgruntled and upset and screaming, "Don't talk about my husband. Don't talk about my husband."
Shut your mouth.
And then Quad was like, "I can say about my experience with your
She
husband
said
because he
that,
was my
yeah.
first." So yeah.
So let your girl know what y'all thought about all of this, from the Phaedra and Dr. G thing to the editing of this reunion. Let me know your thoughts, and I will see you on the next Word on the Street.